So good evening, guys. So I'm going to talk on directional bias of the markets. How to get to directional bias. Because bias is like knowing the trend of the market at the time. Because you might have good technical analysis, but your bias might be wrong, and it will make you look like your technicals are not good. Meanwhile, you have good technicals, but with wrong bias of the markets, you can make a lot of mistakes. So I'm going to direct you guys on how to get good bias on the markets. Well, how I got these sales, you're saying here. First, bias, you go to higher time frame to get your bias. So looking at this, I went to the 1 hour time frame and I saw market reacting off of a zone on the 1 hour time frame, which was an order block on the 1 hour time frame. Probably, yeah. This was the zone. So market was reacting off of this zone. That's why I said looking for sales on gold. Although general marketing on gold was bullish. But just knowing the bias, I knew what I was expecting from the market at the moment or at the time. That was why I was looking for sales at the time. And looking at it, immediately market tapped into that zone, that order block. It's still reacting off of that order block, giving us signs that market was about to start reversing from uptrend to downtrend. So first, after getting my bias, I waited for market to start reacting. Get this, I don't just enter trades when market has gotten to my zone on the higher time frame. I wait for it to react from that zone. So upon it reacting, I go to lower time frame and I look for setups based off my strategy or based off the strategy I trade with. So bias does not have anything to do with strategy. Once you have good bias, you can learn any strategy you want to learn and go to lower time frame and apply it on the chart. When you apply it, you look for that strategy based off your bias on the lower time frame. Then you can place your trades based off that strategy. But now I'm teaching you guys bias. I'm not teaching you guys my strategy for now. I'm just teaching you how I got bias or where market will come from. Some people were asking me how I got the sales, how I was selling when gold was bullish and stuff like that. So this was how I got those sales. So first, after getting my bias, I waited for market to start reacting below that zone, below below that other block that you say reacting for. So as he put this this lot, I noticed what market was creating here. It gave us sweep of liquidity, protected high, gave us structural liquidity. The market came here to take out liquidity. Then I marked a breaker block here as my PI. You notice market came there, tapped into the breaker block and sold off. So this was the first sell setup I had that day. The second sell was around the break of structure, first value back my liquidity, my PI. I used this breaker block because it was clears the liquidity. I had the third cell set up around the break of structure, first value pullback, PI around there. So that's how I possibly got. Then this buy here, we're going to the 4 hour. You notice that market after this long sell here, markets came to this zone here. You can call this another block or a support level. But I'll I'll refer to this as another block. Market came to this zone here. I started reacting off of this zone. Then I noticed it. I went to 15 minutes time frame. And I saw the market gave me a setup around there. A good buy setup around there. Break of structure, first value pullback, the POI. I think it was a 5 minute setup. Let me take this out. This was the setup. So look now, I did not just enter buy because it has tapped into a zone on right time frame. I waited for market to start trading above that zone first. Then gave me break of structure, first value pullback, that is our inducement, then tap into our PI and bought to full TP. That was it for the buy I took at the time. Then I did not see another buy opportunity. The market got to this zone. I saw it reacting off of a zone there again on the 4 hour time frame again. Yeah, this was the zone that the market was reacting off of. This is another block on the 4 hour time frame. So market was reacting off of that zone. So I just went to the 15 minutes time frame and I started looking for sales from that zone. That's from this zone. Yeah, right. Yeah. 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 From that zone. After I started rising from that zone, I got a sell setup here. Yeah. Break of structure, first value pullback, PY. This is a 5 minute setup though. It was around there, yeah. Yeah, this is the setup. Break of structure, first value pullback, PI. Tap into my PI and boom, sold off. It's the same thing here. Break of structure, first value pullback, PI dropped. So on the break of structure, first value pullback, PI was this another block here on the 3 minutes time frame. That was why I picked my PI there. This other one, break of structure, first value pullback, PI, tap into my PI and it sold off. So this was the sales and the buyers I got last week. This 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 was my buyers for last week. So that way, if you notice, in a week I can possibly take buys for a week. And next week you see me taking sales. And some people be like, I'm going against trend. I'm not going against trend. I'm I normally work with buyers for the market, directional buyers. So this is how I use my directional buyers for the market, or this is how I possibly mark my buyers for the market. So this is just it for today. Thank you guys for watching and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also, I want you guys to comment what what you want me to show you guys. Either my how I take my entries, because you will notice my entries are very sniper, very precise. I take precise entries. I hardly take a loss on a trade because my entries are very precise. So I want you guys to like tell me what you want me to give to you, or what you want me to show you or teach you on this YouTube channel to make this channel grow more and more. Thank you and God bless. Have a wonderful weekend.